Greetings and salutations, Dave, or I guess technically I should call you Dead on Dave. This is Christopher Daniels, your favorite
everyone, it's the
wrestler.
Native American Tonka. Want to give a big shout out to Dead on Dave.
Dave, this is Leon White, Big Van Vader.
Dead on Dave. What's up, man? It's the coach.
Hello,
You
this
know
is the
who
hardcore
it is.
legend Mick Foley, and I know when I want to keep up with the latest in wrestling news from around the world, I check in with Dead on Dave Productions. He covers a wide variety of wrestling topics, including the career of the hardcore legend. Don't miss it. Dead on Productions. Yeah.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, and that's right. It is time for your SmackDown review. You just finished watching it live, and so did I. I didn't watch it hours ago and took notes, and then woke up at 3:45 in the morning here in Germany. No, I watched it live with you guys. And now I'm here for the review. It doesn't matter how I'm here, but the fact is I'm here. I've got copious amounts of notes. I've got the Skype line open. David Vancura, D-A-V-I-D-V-A-N-C-U-R-A. D-A-V-I-D-V-A-N-C-U-R-A. Operators, that's me standing by to take your call, to get all of your opinions, your qualms, your questions, your quips, your stories, your anecdotes, your interjections, everything that you could possibly have to say about SmackDown. I am ready, willing, and able to receive, process, and banter back with you. So you guys can call in anytime and get anything that you want to get off your chest right here in Dead on Dave Productions, man. So check it out. Pretty damn good SmackDown overall. There was some stuff that we're going to get into that I didn't like too much, but a majority of this I thought was pretty good. There were some balance issues, just a little bit. We're going to get into it, but I thought overall SmackDown had a pretty damn good flow. Once again, third week in a row, they seem to be using the most of their time. Did we get a little bit of a Raw review and stuff? Yeah, but you're going to get some. At least like it wasn't like it was a month ago where it was 95% Raw review. The important thing to me is that we are seeing balance in the shows. Balance, even Raw. Raw lately with its mistakes and faults, which over the last 3 weeks, you can make the argument that SmackDown has been better than Raw in almost every way. It's been, I don't know, there's been a balance. Hold on. It's going to be a coffee morning, man. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm struggling, but you know what? I'm here and I got the energy of a Yeti. I don't know. But yeah, SmackDown, it was just an interesting type of thing once again where it was cool. I enjoyed it. But let's get into the reasons as to why. I'm going to trick you a little bit because before I start really talking about SmackDown too much, we are just 3 days away. 3 days away until my 1 year anniversary on this channel. I created Dead on Dave Productions almost exactly 1 year ago today. Well, in 3 days. And I thought that, you know, it's been a hell of a ride, and I'm trying to think of what to do on the 21st. It's going to be like really big and over the top and a lot of fun. But, you know, I got a letter the other day. I love doing this channel, by the way. I got hurt 10 years ago in Iraq. I had to retire from the Army in 2010. This has been one of the only things that I've done since then that has given me any sense of fulfillment, entitlement. Not entitlement, but you know what I mean. Validity. It gives me purpose. And it's because of you guys watching constantly, your kind words, the amazing things that you do, the fact that you guys donate to the channel, which you can do right here in the description box of this very video. If you feel like giving the fat man a tip, you can do that right here. But all the things that you guys do to support the channel just means the world to me. And I especially like interacting with you guys. Case in point, I got this amazing letter 2 days ago from Sam Smith. Sounds so generic, but real guy. And this is what he had to say, man. And it was quite touching. It was quite touching. And I almost read what I wrote back to him. All right. This is what he wrote, and it was really nice. Hi, Dave. My name is Sam, and I'm a fan of you, man. Obviously. Ha 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 ha. Just write LOL, dude. It's okay. I started watching the Joe Crone show around Mania 31, and I've been listening to you guys weekly. Always looking forward to it. I just recently subscribed and started watching your channel, and I found myself enjoying it as much as Joe's. The detail you go into are impeccable. Thank you. And it's almost as if I had watched the show myself. That means you didn't watch it? It's okay. Well, I don't want to sound too much like an ass kisser. Besides giving you love for this show, I wanted to ask for some advice. That's right. You see, that's what you do. You use your left hand to rub the fat man's belly, and then you come over the top, and you get to what you want. I like that. I like it. I like it. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Watching it my whole life on and off, being really reigniting my passion for it over the last 3 years or so. My dream has always been to do radio, and since I've started to get into YouTube community lately, I feel like it would be a great start. I have other passions too, but wrestling led me to find you, and I love how you run your show. I was just wondering if you had any advice for someone like me trying to start from the ground up. How did you do it? I don't want you to think I'm asking for your secrets or anything like that. There are no secrets. I'm just a fat idiot. Or anything. Just some help for a complete newbie. Anything would help immensely. I deeply appreciate the time you take just to read this email, yet respond to it if you do, though I'm not expecting it. Keep up the great work, Dave, and I'm going to keep listening to you as much as possible. You're the man, and I hope I can call into one of your shows really soon. You're the man, Dave. Thanks tons, Sam. I don't know if he was calling me tons there, but if he was, I'll let it pass because it was a really nice letter. That meant the world to me, man, reading that. It really did. I get these letters from time to time, but that was by far my favorite one. It was just really nice. And so I wrote him back, and I told him what I do to kind of get everything going. And the important thing to me is, man, having an outlet to create, it's invaluable. It's invaluable, man. Being able to create and do it and have people actually give a little bit of a shit is a little bit more difficult. So I hope that Sam Smith is able to get his podcast off the ground, and I hope his YouTube channel does very well. Thank you for writing in and the very, very kind words. It's nice to not get told to go fuck myself for once, so that's really good. I think coffee's better when you drink it out of Darth Vader. Just my opinion. All right, so now since we got the warm and touch feelies out of the way, and I only did it because it's live, and you guys can't fast forward it, so the 13 people who were here for that, gotcha, bitch. But let's get into SmackDown, man. Let's start with that, because let's get here. Yeah, well, you know, somebody wants to call in, so don't write me and ask if you can call in. Just fucking call in. The hell's the matter with people? Let's start with the beginning of the show, man. Once again, as been the norm lately, Seth Rollins opens the show up. Sheamus interrupts, but for some reason I really enjoyed their back and forth. I thought it was really well done. No real stupid shit. A lot of idle threats. Some really funny stuff. Seth Rollins, I thought, was really in control tonight of his promos, which sometimes, if you guys know, he's not. He sounds like a goddamn villainous 1940s cartoon character. I'm gonna put this damsel on the railroad tracks, eh? You know, he's borderline cartoon supervillainy, and it makes you crazy. But tonight, I felt like he was in complete control of his promo. I thought he did a really good job, and it was a good opening. Let's take a call, man. Let's interrupt the copious amounts of notes for a second and take our first call of tonight, because he's never called in before, and he asks so nicely if he can call in. Andy, what's going on, man? You're live with Dead on Dave. You gotta turn down your shit in the background. Andy, turn down your shit in the background and try to call back in. Turn down your shit and call back in. What the hell, man? Ugh. You fail. I tried to get someone new on the what happens? I don't know. Hopefully Andy will be able to get his shit together, and when he does, he'll call back in. But I don't wait for anybody. You call in when you have your shit together. So after the beginning, which I did think was fairly decent, it didn't drag too long either, and that's important. In the era of the 20-minute opening promo, this one wasn't that bad. So they jump right into it, man. We get a Divas tag match, which I was a little bit down on because we haven't really done tag matches in about 3 weeks or so, and I have not missed them in the Divas division. But because of everything that's been going on with these other Divas not named Charlotte and Nikki, I was a little intrigued. Another burp. Naomi and Sasha took on Becky, Lynch, and Paige. Oh, God. Is the coffee? Is it the coffee? Does coffee give you the burps? I have no idea. Maybe it's Darth Vader giving me the burps from within. Anyway, so it was a pretty good match. I thought there was a lot of back and forth action. It was really entertaining. Paige gets caught with a small package. I'm going to tell this guy, it's okay. Just turn it down. Okay, sorry. Someone was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The TV was up too loud. I was like, I'm okay. Just turn the shit down and call back in. Not a big deal. So Paige gets caught with a small package, and they tease it a little bit with this whole Paige on the decline, Paige not winning matches. They've been teasing it, but they really hyped it up in this match about the hard times for Paige. And I think that they played it up just right. She was visibly frustrated, not understanding how she could possibly lose yet another match. And this could lead to her turning on Charlotte. So now they're starting to bring in this extra storyline, which some people saw a little bit sooner than I did. And I just did not feel that they were going to be adding this in quite yet. But it's very possible that they are going to put a rush on this feud with Charlotte and Paige to kind of get the attention off of Nikki and let her keep the title. I'll fucking kill myself because Nikki still owes me $5 and bitch better have my money. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, it's one of those things where I wouldn't mind it, but at the same, as long as it's done well and there's something else going on that's halfway interesting with Nikki, because I don't want to see her not defend the title. Maybe Sasha gets involved. Maybe they take out Charlotte and put in Sasha and the blowing up of PCB. But like I said on Monday Night Raw earlier in the week, if you're going to blow up one team, you kind of have to blow them all up unless you're going to add in more divas right now. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to have her turn on Charlotte. Maybe this is just a regular frustration angle and they go different places with it. I don't know, but I like it regardless. There's something about Paige right now. I'm not sure exactly what it is. I'm not sure if it's because she has heat in the back or if even she does. I'm not sure if she got a boob job. They look amazing. I don't know what's going on, but there's something magnetic about Paige, and seeing her lose and get frustrated, especially since she's the one who started the Divas Revolution, there's just something captivating about it, and I like seeing her go through these frustrations. It's kind of fun. I am enjoying it. So next we get this bizarre, yet another, but even by his standards, Stardust promo. And here's the thing. I didn't understand what the fuck he was talking about this time. It's like his words didn't even make sense. Sorry, the power of the Force was strong within me, or at least it is now. I gotta drink this thing. It's getting cold. I was like, what the fuck? It's like, we can go into space and drink a star and it was driving me absolutely crazy. I can't deal with it, man. Can't deal with it. I do think it is. Logan Barrett, I have no idea if Paige got a boob job, but the boobs look better than they did before. I don't know if she just got a really good pusher bra. I don't know, but they look great. They look fantastic. And maybe she's selling out a little bit because, I never even thought she was going to go on Total Divas let alone really let it run her life. I mean, she's doing this stupid engagement angle, which I don't believe for a second. It's so stupid. I have no idea, but I do think it is very possible that she does screw over Charlotte, even though I don't think it's the best way to go. But that's just me answering some of the people here in the chat, because that's what I do. I go into the chat and I answer questions. But back to Stardust, man. So, yeah, stupid promo. Wasn't happy with it, but at least we found out one thing, and it's important because thank God for this. Stardust and the Cosmic Wasteland, the Ascension, are taking on the Lucha Dragons and Neville, but it's on the pre-show, the kickoff show. Yay! I need a drink. Oh, I wish this coffee was Irish, just like my men. And, you know, I'm just glad to see... I'm glad to see that this match will not be taking place on the actual pay-per-view. It doesn't feel like it belongs there. You know what I mean? It's not like the match should be on fucking main event or anything, but I don't feel like it should be on a Night of Champions card. It doesn't feel that way to me. They haven't done enough to get this angle over, so I think it'll be a good match, and I think it'll be a good way to kick things off in a lot of ways. We'll see how it goes. Well, then, after all that happened, one of my favorite things, the New Day. Anybody who does not love the New Day right now, I guess I just don't understand you. I don't know if you're not watching everything that's happening. I don't know if you're just not into the over-the-top type of stuff they're doing. But this is a group that is getting to do what they want. This is a group that is getting to be themselves. It's been so long since we have legitimately seen a group of people get to go out and grip it and rip it. That is so refreshing. Even the stuff that doesn't land, even the stuff that's kind of hokey and kind of stupid, it's fucking amazing. I'm loving everything. This promo they do, the Save the Tables promo with, oh my God, with the the sign the, you know, the protest thing, that was hysterical to me, man. And it's on a mini table. Oh my God, it was great. I loved it. I thought it was so well done, the whole damn thing. They killed the promo. Everything's over the top, but it's reined in. It's controlled chaos, everything they do. It's ridiculous, but it's funny as hell. Everything feels like it has a point. They're getting over with the crowd. Everything just feels important, and it's so much fun. So all of this leads to the New Day getting a match tonight with the Dudleys. But it's Kofi Kingston versus Devon in a really, really quick match that was just about spectacle. Look, I don't know if WWE has full confidence in the Dudleys' in-ring ability at the time, but they know they're going to sell. They know that they bring a lot to the table. They know the New Day are the goods in the ring, and they know that they're the goods out of the ring now. So seeing matches that are just about spectacle is a really good sign in a lot of ways, because I think we're going to get a really good tag team match out of them on Sunday. So we got a really short, quick one, but I was fine with it. And, Kofi gets a quick roll-up victory, whatever, on Devon. He grabs the tights, the whole damn thing. And then they get the victory, and we get the got him pose yet again. I enjoyed it. So I wish there was a little bit more to the match? Yeah, probably. I think there could have been a little bit more. Bear. New Day is like a modern day New Day. Petition, Ali. Thank you. Petition. That's the word. Booty! Because that's what I am, and that's what I like. I'm sorry. Okay, so I think the coffee's got some LSD in it or something. I have no idea. Okay. In the back after that, The Miz. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, let's take a call before we get to anything else. We're gonna talk about the Bellazilla segment, but let's take a call. We're gonna try it again with Andy, first time caller, man. What you got? You're live with Dead on Dave.
All right, Dave. How are you, son?
Oh, you sound like gargled horse sperm. That's not good.
Oh, shit. Right,
oh,
well,
shit.
I'm fucking in England, son.
Oh, you're
so-
better now. You're good now. I can hear you. What you got, brother?
I was just phoning to say, like, good show.
Thank you.
Always good shows. You and Joe, been long time listener. Not never phoned him before. Love what you do.
Hey, man, I appreciate
And
that.
just
Thank you.
just keep it going, son.
Oh, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you very much, man.
I think you should probably have a show where you get like Jarren and stuff like that on, like regularly, like.
Yeah, but he makes me crazy. He makes me
I
crazy,
know-
and I might kill him. And
Do you not realise some of the guys who watch you, right, absolutely love that.
oh yeah, I know. That's why.
It's so-
That's why we do it. We have.
Yeah.
But see, too much of anything is still too much, and I might actually kill him, stab him in the face, and then we don't have him anymore. Then I can't milk him for the gold that he gives us. Yeah, everybody that we bring on and we give ample time to, it's because we know there's something there. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I really appreciate the kind words, brother.
Just keep going. I mean, a massive wrestling fan myself. You know, I'm round about the same age as you, and I could talk to you about wrestling all night, like, but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it at that and let you get on with your show, dude. Just keep it going.
Well, thanks, brother,
fantastic.
man. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's a lovely call. Thank you, man.
See you later, man.
See you later, brother. Take it easy. Andy in England, man. That was very nice. Wow. It's very nice to get that stuff, you know? It's good. It's good. Jay Davis in the chat. Man, I'm in such a great mood. Dave, great to see you. Real Talk. That's my boy, Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, in the chat, getting down. If you don't know who he is, he's the official musician of Dead on Day Productions. But much more than that, he is an amazing up-and-coming hip-hop artist who is wrecking, killing shit in Las Vegas, man. He's doing it big. And he also wrote an amazing theme song for this show, Brock Lesnar. Here it is. If you want to hear more from Real Talk, Jay Davis, the Metaphor Messiah, go check him out, www.realtalkthetruth.com, man. Go check him out because he is the man. You can also get him on SoundCloud. He's got a YouTube channel. Go seek him out, and ye shall find the truth. So make sure you check it out. Jay Davis just let us all know he's got a new video out tonight. New video out tonight. So there you go, man. Make sure you go and check him out. Let's take another call. Ooh, the aforementioned Sam Smith, the very person that I read the unbelievably nice letter from earlier. He's calling in. Sam Smith, you are live with Dead on Dave. What's going on, man? What you got? And he's
What's
dead.
other first time caller, obviously. Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, barely. What's up, man?
All right. Hey, I just wanted to comment on this this trashy women's division. We're talking about the Bellas and everything, and I mean, honestly, like I think the women's division is in such trash as of late. I don't think any of this revolution gave it for a good amount of time. Like I know they got a lot.
Your signal's going to shit, Sam. Your signal's going to shit. This is not good.
Andy, but
Shit.
as much talent as you have, I don't think the writing can over. You know, I don't think talent is better than writing at the end of the day. And they've been writing like shit for the Divas lately.
On and off. I think lately it's been better. I think the focus going away from the team stuff, I think it's been a lot better. I do think talent can dictate how you write. If you don't feel like you have the talent to write for, you're going to write these really campy, stupid friggin' things for because it doesn't matter. But the more talent that you have in a division, in any division, the more likely you are to have better storylines. I mean, it's just, should it be that way? No, you should always write your best, but that's what happens when you have 57,000 writers on a staff. So I do think the more talent that influxes in and the more consistent performances and the more over they get with people, I think it's going to help. Case in point, NXT. As long as that there is something that I can continue to point to down in NXT, I know it exists. The unicorn exists. We see it at NXT. So I have to believe that it can be brought up to the main roster as well. So that's my hope, at least, man.
I hope so too, man, because, I mean, on Raw, like, you see it when it comes to Sasha Banks, for example. She's almost like, not her character, but she's portrayed totally different on NXT as the boss. And then they come into Raw, and she has, I think it's, 3 pointless matches with Paige where there's really no story. And I
think you're wrong there, Sam. Sam, I think you're wrong there. I think that the matches that she's had with Paige have a hell of a lot more meaning than that. I think that they've been building a good storyline between the two, and it's leading to this frustration angle with Paige, which I actually think is kind of cool. Look, Sasha gets a little bit more prominence on NXT because there's less of the like she's the boss. She was the number one gal, so she got that spotlight. They didn't want to go right for it at first in WWE. You got to figure that that's going to come with time. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think that given time, the fact that they're going to get the belt off of Nikki at some point and they're going to have more interesting matches, what they're seeing down at NXT with these women main eventing their pay-per-views and stuff, they would love that on the main stage, especially with all the emphasis on women's sports right now in the world. I mean, women are running shit, let's face it, and they want to capitalize. So I do think just over time, it will continue to evolve. I think it's been better the last 3 weeks than it was for about the 4 previous weeks. It was really, really bad with the stupid tag teams and all that stuff. But I do think it's been getting better. We've been getting more focus on individual matches. And I thought the matches have been pretty damn good, especially between Sasha and Paige. But what you're saying is completely substantiated, and I get your point of view.
You know, I feel like they dropped the ball with that beat the clock challenge a couple weeks ago, and they should have honestly just had a triple threat match. Just have a triple threat match, and you could start building jealousy from that, but don't capitalize on it right away. Have Paige start losing a couple more matches. I guess she already is, but I don't know.
I don't know about the triple threat. I think if they just would have had Charlotte take the title off on Raw, which I think she's going to take off on Sunday anyway. But if they would have had her take it off on Raw, I think it would have been a little bit more of a payoff for that triple threat. But they could have done it better. But you can make the argument they can do anything better. So I don't know. Hey, you got anything else, Mr. Smith?
No, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for reading my email, man. That was awesome. I had just gotten to your stream and I heard the end of it, and I haven't read your email yet, but I'm going to get on that, man. I really appreciate all the help, man.
Hey, it's no problem, brother. I appreciate that amazingly well-worded and nice email, dude. It meant the world to me, and I wrote you back, and I hope it gives you some help, brother.
Thank you, man. I'm going to get back on and listen to you right now.
Take it easy, man. Sam Smith, everybody. Sam Smith. Let's take another call. AJ Tucker. AJ Tucker, the tumultuous 12-year-old, that whirling dervish of prepubescence. AJ Tucker, what's going on? You're live with Dead on Dave.
What's up, Dave? It feels weird because I haven't been on your show in a while.
That's okay. You're just a caller. What's up?
Since you were just talking about the Divas and stuff, I just wanted to say I'm worried. I'm worried about Becky Lynch because I'm a huge Becky Lynch fan.
What are you doing? Are you drawing with markers right now? What are you doing?
No, I don't know what.
You're making a lot of background noise. It's like you're moving a lot or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm worried because I'm just scared that she's gonna just be in that kind of competing on main event and SmackDown and not really be I'm scared she's just gonna be on not gonna be really noticed as much, and she's just gonna be competing on Superstars and main event every week. No, Becky Lynch.
Oh, well, we don't know that. We don't know that. She was in a tag team match tonight. Maybe she will for a little while and then come back up. You never know. I don't think it's not something to freak out about quite yet. I think talent is still influxing into the SmackDown. Or into the main roster. Look, as much as everybody gets up in arms about the women's friggin' wrestling and stuff, at any sign of deviating from what they want, the crowd starts to turn immediately. And it's because I don't think the hunger for women's wrestling to see like 45 minutes or an hour show of it. I don't think it's actually there. I think we want to see some main event action between women wrestling. I think that we want to see great action, but I don't think that to see 4, 5, 6 different feuds going, I don't think anybody's really looking for that. And I don't think that anybody is like wanting to see nothing but it either. That being said, they need to utilize the talent they have a little bit better, but the reality is they really only have 4 people that they feel like that they can really rely on. And when you have that, it makes it a little bit difficult as far as matchups. So Becky might suffer in the short term, but her talent and, more important, her overness with the crowd, I think will ultimately keep her at least in the realm. And who knows what she's going to do. She might be the forgotten lady now, but give it time, man. I have a feeling that she'll be there.
I hope not, because she's like, again, I'm a huge Becky Lynch fan.
Yeah.
She's like one of my favorites. But,
everybody has their favorites. That's true.
One more question.
Yes, sir.
Or one more thing. Crap, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. No idea.
Oh yeah. Rollins. I don't know if you talked about this yet.
Not yet.
Because I didn't come. Okay. I was just gonna say, because I said this in the chat. Honestly, I hope he loses that U.S. belt Sunday.
I'm pretty sure he is. I'm pretty sure he is.
Yeah, me too. I mean, at first I was starting to think he was gonna walk out with both titles, but the more and more I see him with both championships, the more and more I want to lose it, because it seems like they're not, like, it seems like he's just holding the title just to hold it, and they're not really, like, utilizing it, and it's just like...
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. The fact just him holding the title is utilizing it. I mean, it's there to make him this super fucking terrible villain that we want to see lose. He hasn't even held the United States Championship very long. I do see him losing it because I don't think there's a lot of long-term payoff having him hold it. So, yeah, I do expect him to lose it at Night of Champions, but I think just him holding it at all has been an important thing for his character. I think it's worked pretty well, actually. The fact that you want to see him lose it that bad kind of speaks to that. So, I don't know. Hey, look, I appreciate the call. That was way too long of an awkward silence, and now I have to let you go. I hope everything's been well for you, Mr. AJ. I appreciate you calling back. It's been a while since you've called in, and I miss you, man. I missed you.
And thank you for taking my call, and I'll probably even call in Saturday for the live question.
Awesome.
So I'll see you then, Dave. Thank you for taking my call.
Looking forward to it, Mr. Tucker. Take it easy. Go to sleep, young man. Talk to you later. DTS. AJ Tucker, everybody. Let's take another call, man. Andy's calling back in. Never called in before. Now he's called in twice in the same show. Andy, what you got? Andy.
Oh, I did. Right. Hello?
Hello, Andy. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
You hear me?
Barely, man. Your signal sucks.
Yeah, hold on. How's that? Hello, Dave?
Andy, what's up, man? You're leaving me hanging here. What you got, buddy?
Right. I keep looking at the Shawn Michaels shirt behind you, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. He's your favourite wrestler, right?
Yes,
yeah?
he is.
So I want to know your top 3. You've never said this, so I know Shawn Michaels is number 1, so the other 2.
Actually, I have given my top 10 in the past, probably about a year ago. But that's pretty simple. My top 3 of all time, number 2 is Ric Flair. And for years and years and years, Ric Flair was number 1. After he went to TNA, I feel like he kind of spit on all of us a little bit, and it kind of dropped him down right below Shawn.
All right.
So it's Shawn 1, Flair 2, and 3 is kind of a revolving door of guys, man. But I can't really give you a super big reason as to why this is the case. But for me, number 3 is not even a wrestler. It's Bobby Heenan. Bobby the Brain Heenan gave me more entertainment than almost anybody I've ever seen, and he never had to lay hand on someone.
I agree.
So for me, my number 3 favorite personality in the history of wrestling is Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Awesome. See, I'm a massive Bret the Hitman Hart. You know,
Yeah.
He's my favorite of all time.
Well, don't
Stone Cold
go
right
back to my
behind him.
don't go back to my videos and watch my why Bret Hart is overrated video.
Hey, no, I've already seen it. Right? It's just that I never get chance. Right?
Yeah.
Because of the times that you're doing your videos and stuff, I never ever get chance to do any live call in on you. And it's like, this is the first time I've ever seen it come up on my phone. You're live when I'm up,
Oh, awesome.
and I can call, like, you know.
Awesome.
And it's like, I'm gonna phone him because I've never done this before, you know.
Hey, I appreciate it, brother.
It's like you just do a great show, and I think you could do more with what you do.
Well, I appreciate that, and I'm always striving to get better, so I appreciate that.
No, I don't. Right, I mean, like, if see the way you do monetize this, because I watch that as well. Yeah, I don't just watch all the wrestling stuff. I watch monetize this. I think you guys are great. Like,
yeah.
I think you could do something like that on your channel as well, on a different day.
Yeah, that's kind of what Dead on Dave Live has sort of become. I'm branching out to more things. I'm doing more things on the channel. I do different sports. I have Nerd and the Jerk, which is essentially the same thing in a lot of ways, but it's not consistent. I don't have I'm still building a team for consistency. I'm still bringing guys that can. My schedule's all hectic. I live in Germany. You know how it is being on a different time schedule. You just spoke to it yourself.
Exactly. Well, exactly. You're an hour ahead of me.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, that's why I can never catch you guys live ever. Like, and it's like, this is the first time I've ever caught you live. You know.
Well, I appreciate all that, man, and we will continue to try to strive for excellence, Andy. I appreciate that.
And I appreciate you taking both my calls, Dave.
No problem.
Carry on with the show.
Thank you, good sir.
And I'll just keep watching.
God save the fucking queen, brother. We'll talk to you later.
See you later, man.
Andy, everybody. Andy. Tom Skilling, I just fingered my ass, and now my pussy itches. Nice. Nice. There you go. Logan Barrett, Dave, your 1-year anniversary is my birthday. Hashtag September 21st. Guess which one I care about more? Let's take another call, man. Michael Mendoza, you are live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, what's up, Dave? How's it going, man?
Hey, it's living large, man. It's Germany. It's 4:38 in the morning. It's after SmackDown. You some bitches are calling in. I couldn't be better. I couldn't fucking be. Well, I could be better if some hot chick was sitting on my face right now, but I really couldn't be much better. What you got, Michael Mendoza?
Well, first, man, I want to join in the trend of tonight's show, what it sounds like so far, which is everyone, giving you a good tug, telling how great you are.
I'll take it.
So I want to join in that trend tonight, and I want to tell you I love your fucking show.
I need the cock expansion. Ask my wife. It needs to be longer, so tug away, brother. Tug a fucking way.
I love your fucking show, man, and I'm so glad I found it, man. I just found it recently, and I just started listening to you and Joe. I actually don't tell Joe this because he might fucking kill me, but I actually prefer your show most of the time because as far as wrestling details go, conversations. Joe's show, you have a lot of fun on that show, so it's almost like two different shows. But
that's the thing. It is two different shows. Yeah. They're different vibes, different. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, I just want to commend you on everything you're doing. I love your fucking show, and it's just awesome. And I'm glad that I'm able to watch it every week after SmackDown, after Raw, after even at NXT, man. Like NXT, I just after everything you do is just awesome. I just want to tell you that, man.
Dude, that is awesome, man. I mean, the love tonight. I feel like Elton John. Can you feel the love tonight? That's right, man. I feel the love, and I appreciate it, man. I wish I was in the States sometime so I could go live after every event, because I would. I'd go live after fucking main event. I'd go live after Superstars. I'd go live after TNA Impact. I'd go live after Lucha. I'd go live after fucking two guys in a basement that turned out to be gay porn. I'd go live after that. Because that's what I do. I don't give a shit. If it's somewhat involved in wrestling, I'll cover that son of a bitch. Trust me. I just wish I was in the States sometimes for that. But then I realized, why would I want to leave Germany? It's fucking wonderful here. Nobody's killing each other over Nikes, brother. I love it. Love it.
Over Nikes.
Ain't nobody getting stabbed over a pair of Reeboks here. And I love it. You got anything wrestling related or anything else you want to get off your chest, Mr. Mendoza?
Yeah, man. Just, SmackDown. I watched SmackDown. I kind of drew in and out of it sometimes, but it was all right, man. I mean, like I said,
what's your rating for tonight?
I give it about a 7 at least, or 6.5, just because it was a lot more wrestling than we got on Monday. So I appreciate that fact. We got more matches and stuff like that. So
I feel there was a good balance. I feel it was a good balance of stuff. And we're going to get through the rest of the notes and talk about the rest of what happened on SmackDown. But I appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah,
and like I said, once again, Cesaro, that Big Show match with Cesaro was actually pretty good for me. I mean, I was actually surprised at how good it was.
I know, right? I haven't gotten to that match yet, but that was like one thing I wanted to focus on. I was like, what the fuck happened? Why was the Big Show match good tonight? Is it just because Cesaro is that good? But that was actually really good. I was captivated by it tonight.
And then by the end of the match, when I see Big Show land the knockout punch, I'm like, oh, man, are they really going to fucking let Cesaro lose? Yeah. And I was like, I guess so. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, hey, if this match was interesting enough, maybe they're actually going to work an angle with him and Big Show. And if they can put out these matches like this, then fuck yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, look, some people are going to only be concerned with the fact that Big Show beat Cesaro. I've already read it in some chats. Well, Cesaro's getting buried again. Because everybody's a fucking smart mark and they all know what the fuck they're talking about. Everyone's so goddamn brilliant. Vince hates Cesaro. Oh, we don't know any of that. Shut the fuck up. Let things build. It's completely fine. So, I'm with you. I think that there can be something here for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, the New Day was great. I mean, the promo they cut was great. Yeah. And I don't know if you checked it out, man, but I don't. There was like an interview from this past Monday that they did on WWE.com, and if you haven't checked it out, man, I seriously.
Are you talking about the one with freaking Cody Rhodes' wife, Eden?
Oh my God, that's Cody Rhodes' wife.
That's Cody. Yeah, Eden is Cody Rhodes' wife. Yeah, I know. Good job on him, right? Holy shit.
Good job, Cody.
Is that the one where they didn't let her talk and they're like, "Where's JoJo? Mojo?" Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
that brilliant.
One. I saw that today and I was fucking pissing myself watching that shit. It was hysterical. I didn't know if you had seen it yet.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I don't know if you saw Table for 3 yet. If you haven't seen,
I definitely have.
That was amazing, dude. Table for 3 was fucking amazing. And then I saw a promo for it today during NXT. They showed a promo for future episodes, and the people that I saw look amazing, dude. We're talking about Lunger Blaze sitting at a table with 2 other divas. We don't know who. That's going to be awesome.
Kevin Owens.
Mean Gene. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. And not only Kevin Owens and Cesaro sitting at the same table. That's going to be awesome, man. I like the fact that they're just talking. It's no bullshit. It's no kayfabe. It's just talk, man. And the New Day did a great job with it.
Yeah, I think Kofi came off extremely fucking hilarious on that that conversation.
More personable and more likable than I think he's ever been. I mean, people always loved Kofi because he's the SOS, boom, boom, and all that stuff. But hearing him talk about his story and how he's a grizzled veteran and all that, I thought it was really cool, man. I loved it.
Yeah. Also, a quick thing, if you have time. I know you want to throw me off the top rope already. But,
sure. Not off the top rope. I want to throw you over the top fucking rope. The top. I want to see those feet hit the ground. I want to see you fucking eliminated. It's not because out of hatred. It's because Chris Warren's trying to muscle in on your time here. So don't blame me. Blame Chris Warren.
No, I just wanted to make because I'm not familiar with these guys, and since we don't get a live show for NXT, I wanted to talk to you about it, which is these 2 guys, Ciampa and Gargano.
Yeah,
I'm not familiar with those guys, but I'm definitely all for them after just watching those 2 NXT matches. That match that they had against Corbin and Rhino was fucking awesome.
Good, yeah. Well, and a little bit of background: these 2 are the two of the best independent guys around. And not only are they right now, they have been for years. Gargano is pretty damn old. He's been around for a long time. They call him Johnny Wrestling, man. That guy is so well loved. He's like a mini CM Punk. He's fantastic, man. I love that guy.
Yeah, it kind of looks like him.
And Ciampa's a psychopath. And that's,
oh my God, yeah.
He's a psychopath. He's great. I love it.
He goes hard and like crazy. Like,
he's
he
a
goes,
tiny little guy, but yeah, he goes
slapped
hard.
the living shit out of Tyler Breeze.
The hardest slap I've ever seen in a wrestling ring. The hardest slap I've ever seen, man. It was great. It was great.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I just wanted to get your take on that because I'm not too familiar with those guys. So I've just been watching NXT every week, and I've seen those guys, and I'm like, I'm loving everything they're doing. Their move set, their attitude, their look is just great.
Google them up, man. Google them up and go watch their independent stuff. You will not be disappointed.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Thanks, man.
Hey, no problem, man. I appreciate the call, Mr. Mendoza. Take it easy, brother.
All right, you take it easy, bro.
Keep it copious, motherfucker. Take it easy. Chris Warren, you've been waiting patiently on the line, so I reward you with your chance to speak to the great Dead on Dave. What you got, Chris Warren?
I'm doing good. How are you, man?
I didn't ask how you were doing. I said, what you got?
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
I'm sorry.
I'm just messing with you, Chris. What you got, brother? I'm good. How are you? Let's be pleasant. Pleasant is good. I'm very good,
Doing good.
and I'm glad that you're here to join me. How are you doing today?
Doing good.
That's good.
I thought SmackDown was pretty good tonight. I'll switch through that. And Thursday Night Football.
I didn't watch football yet today. I haven't even checked the score yet.
It's a pretty decent game.
Yeah.
But back to SmackDown. They've been, like, the past few weeks, they've been, like, better than Raw, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, they've just been kicking Raw's ass.
Yeah,
The
third
main
week in a
event's
row,
been
brother. I agree. Third week in a row, SmackDown's been better. And the balance has been better. Some of the wrestling has been better. The storytelling just feels more coherent. And the most important thing is it's backing up Raw. It feels like it's the support show that it's supposed to be and not just a recap show. I think there's a difference between the two, and I think SmackDown's had a good balance lately.
Mm-hmm. SmackDown made me look forward to Sunday more than Raw did.
Yes.
Because there's a lot to look forward to now. I'm actually excited for the pre-show match, believe it or not. The Cosmic Kings and Neville and Lucha Dragons. I think they can put on a pretty decent match.
It'll be a good match. I'm glad it's on the pre-show because I feel like it shouldn't be on Night of Champions. Just because they haven't done enough to build this story. I don't think a lot of people care. But as far as the match goes, I think you're 100% right. I think it should be a really, really good match for the pre-show and hopefully really get everybody fired up.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to see like Rollins versus Cena, the rematch. Owens versus the Master, the Feed Me More.
Yeah, there's a lot to be excited about. In fact, I'm doing a full. That's what Saturday is going to be. Saturday, Dead on Dave Live, man. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a full prediction and breakdown show of Night of Champions.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited for that. The tag match, I feel like they can make this like a long-term feud.
Yeah, I think
like
that's
leading
the
up
point,
to like the Royal Rumble. Yeah, I'm excited. I think they're gonna put the belts on the Dudleys, not at Night of Champions, but eventually.
Maybe. I don't think it's necessarily the reason why they're back. I don't think there's really a huge reason to put the titles on them. I think they're really just here to help put over younger talents and a New Day being paramount about that. But would it surprise me if they get the belts? No, not at all, because it would work. But they don't need the belts, and I think they know that. And we'll see what they decide to do. Either way, it's going to be great. It's going to be an awesome ride to watch.
Are they back on a part-time, or do they sound like a multi-deal?
No, dude, they're traveling. They are working house shows. They are full-time, brother.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I'm actually awesome to hear. Before I go, I guess I'll hop on the bandwagon. I just want to say congratulations on 1 year. I know it's coming up on Monday.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Substance, day one, it's just been amazing to see your channel grow. And, like, your point of view on wrestling is just amazing. Like, I listen to your channel every day.
What is everyone drinking LSD tonight? Well, everyone's so nice and lovely. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride. 1 year on YouTube, September 21st. We're getting closer. I appreciate the kind words, brother.
Yep, no problem. Thanks for taking my call, man.
No problem, Chris Warren. Take it easy, brother. Raise Moxley, the calls are coming. Holy shit, Raise, what the hell are you doing? All right, sorry, buddy. If your signal sounds like shit, Raise, I can't keep you on, Mr. Moxley. Can't do it. No, not you, Raw. Raw, you're fine. Oh, no. Raw thought I was talking about his signal, so he hung up. Oh, your signal sounds like shit too. I guess I could have.
What is going on with your Skype, David?
It's not me.
What is
it's
going
you, player. It's you guys. Y'all need to check your fucking signals. People have their TVs up. The last guy sounded like he called through a wind tunnel. You sounded like you were sticking your fucking asshole onto the phone there for a second, but now you sound fine.
Let's be honest here. I mean, that's pretty
What?
pretty accurate.
Oh yeah,
You have listening skills.
Yeah, no, that's true. What you got, Rob, man?
Well, I heard that tonight was the Sucking the Dead on Dick show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I just thought I'd call in and say thank you for all that you do, and that you are more interesting than SmackDown 99% of the time.
What the hell is going on tonight? This is incredible. This is fucking incredible, man.
I figured those other two or whatever many guys called and sucked your dick, so it seems like the cool thing to do now. So I mean,
hey,
right?
if Dave getting his dick sucked both literally and figuratively are things that are happening, I'm happy to be dead on Dave right now. That's not always the case.
Just taking over your wife's job because we know she doesn't.
Oh,
do
see
it
now that just shows how little you know my wife.
Wait, you talk about all the time how you get no action.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So there was no job to take over. Is my point. And because there ain't nothing going on there, brother. I'm starving in a wasteland of sexlessness.
Vacant.
It's vacant. Very openings wanted. Literally, openings wanted. See what I did there? Because openings like a vagina. That's good. That's a good comedy. You only get that here. What else you got, Mr. Entertainer?
Man, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay, wonderful.
I'm just listening to your show to catch up on SmackDown.
Awesome. I'm going to get back to them copious amounts of notes so you can hear how SmackDown ended.
Go for it, man.
All right,
man.
Take
See
it
you,
easy, brother. Let's take another call. Raise Moxley. Let's try this again. What you got? You're live with Dead on Dave.
What's up, Dave? Can you hear me now?
A little better. Yeah. There we go.
Hey, man. How you doing? Everything good with you?
Everything's great except for people blowing my fucking eardrums out with terrible connections.
I'm really sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with my connection today.
No worries at all. What you got, brother?
Well, SmackDown I thought it was a little, maybe a slight better than Raw, or maybe a lot. Depends on people's opinions.
Yeah.
There was some good points. New Day is just, oh man, they're so hilarious. It's not even funny.
They're killing it.
They're
killing it.
They had me laughing the whole segment. Like, how can they be heel?
See, that's the thing. They kind of are and they're kind of aren't. They're rather over right now, but they're still doing the heel shtick.
You think they're tweeners at this point?
I don't know. Their reactions that they're getting are definitely tweener, but their actions in the ring certainly are not. And I think that over time, they will become that more of a DX type of thing, where the lines are so blurred and then they're virtually faces. But they'll still do what they want. And that's kind of the point. The fact that we got three guys, black guys, even more so. I think it makes it even more amazing. For WWE, that's fucking amazing. They're letting three brothers go out there and grip it and rip it, which they don't fucking do. So to me, that's very important to bring that fact up. It's not just for gratuity's sake. It's very important that to make that reference, man. These are three young black men that the WWE is saying, go out there and be yourselves. You're selling merch. You're getting over. Go be yourselves. And you could tell. It really does translate well.
I agree with that. Two more things. One, the Cesaro and Big Show match was, I think, really, really good. Cesaro just killed it tonight.
I agree.
He killed it, like, absolutely. Like, I really hope, towards the end of 2015, beginning, like, towards the Royal Rumble, he builds more momentum, and hopefully his road to WrestleMania is a pretty good one. We can all hope for that.
I think Cesaro is right now, he is probably on the short list of guys who can be considered a favorite to win the Royal Rumble. I believe that.
Ooh, really? Yeah, wow. That's a hell of a prediction.
Yep. I don't know if he's going to win it. Right now, if I had to make a prediction, I think it's going to be Daniel Bryan. I think he's going to come back, surprise people, and win the Royal Rumble. But that's a long shot because we still don't know about his injury stuff. Mm-hmm. But I think Cesaro's definitely on that list for me. I think he's doing great things.
He really, really is. And interesting fact about Total Divas, I'm just going to put this out there.
Yeah.
Just how relevant Nikki Bella is after the whole situation that happened on Monday with Nikki Bella retaining that BS twin magic thing, which she could apparently. Yeah, and I know she owes you $5. I hope you get that money.
She
really
does
quick,
owe me $5,
but
and I got something to say about that. So everyone needs to stay tuned because I got some words for Nikki Bella. I got some words for her. We're gonna have a throwdown, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, please continue.
I actually looked this up, and this was true. The next night there was a Total Divas episode that aired on E. And half of it was basically Nikki Bella, and it only drew 0.4.
Yeah.
Like the ratings. 0. That was the lowest in its history.
Yeah. Yeah, but
so
you know
good job, WWE. The Divas Revolution. There you go.
The thing is, the ratings for Total Divas have been around that a little bit higher, but E is happy with that. It's not a huge network, so they're okay with that. Believe it or not, as shitty as that might sound, they're actually rather happy with it. They do wish that one was a low one. There's no question about that. But they love Nikki, and I don't get it either. I don't understand the fascination with this chick, other than she's John Cena's fucking love sponge.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
What else you got,
and
Mr.
another
Moxley?
thing, did you see?
No, go ahead.
Did you see this? This was a low key thing during the Roman Reigns Dean Ambrose interview.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that matching a little bit? Renee Young and Dean Ambrose with the leather jackets.
Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about that actually. I have a note on that very thing. Yep.
And NXT this week I thought was pretty foreshadowing of what's coming up. Maybe a change in the Solomon Crow character. He showed his aggressiveness. Something he showed in CZW and independent scene towards Apollo Crews.
Yeah,
so
he's been doing it the last couple of weeks, actually, where he's been a little more aggressive and all of that. I see it completely. Yeah, 100% agree.
So hopefully something happens with him, or, it's not going to end well for him. And Ty Dillinger, watch out for him.
Yes,
absolutely. I see good things coming for him as well.
Ty, 100%. Ty Dillinger looks like to be the shit. He looks like to be. He's got a good gimmick. One final note on Solomon Crow. He looks great right now. Like when he first came into NXT, he looked doughy. He looked out of shape. He looked like he dropped about 20 pounds. He looks like he's in fantastic shape, and I think that's going to be very important for his run.
So he's growing on me, his character. Like I like the look of him. I like his look. I just wish he got rid of the RVD right back outfit. Something he's more comfortable in. Maybe a Dean Ambrose type outfit.
Maybe
something like that.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, man, thanks for taking my call. I appreciate it.
No problem, Mr. Moxley. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take it easy, buddy. Raise Moxley, everybody. Raise Moxley. If you guys are just sitting there right now, sitting in the chat, needing something to do, well, I got the thing for you to do, man. Go ahead and hit that like button because thumbs shouldn't be twiddled. Thumbs should be used to like. So hit the like button. Likes are free. You can also subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 1,400 subscribers. We're going right up the ass of the internet wrestling community. They're never going to see us coming. It's going to be great. We're the kings, and it's all because of you guys. 1,400 subs. You can get me there. We're almost there, so keep on subbing. Also, you can go over to www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com and get all your copious gear. And if you buy any of this stuff and wear it, take a picture, send it to me on Twitter at DeadOnDaveV. And of course, there's one other way that you can help the channel. You can go right into the description box of this video and donate to the channel. Yes, donate directly to the channel, tip jar to the Fat Man. Say, hey, Fat Man, love what you do. And if you do, you'll get this lovely little message read on the air and all that good stuff. You'll get a little $1 million laugh and everything. So, hey, go ahead and do that, and it's good times for all. Let's get back to it, man. Let's get back to them copious amounts of notes. Took a lot of calls, so let's get back to the notes. Next up on my notes is the Bellabration, man. The Bellabration started. We got our first segment, and we have to sit through Bellazilla and her stupid-ass party. I still want my $5 Nikki. You cost me $5. I don't care about the $5, but you cost me $5 to Jaren. You cost me $5 to Jaren. Do you know the humiliation that you made me suffer? Do you know the emotional turmoil that you put me through? Do you have any idea what you've done for my credibility? If I ever had any, that's debatable. We're not done with this, Nikki. We're not done. Next up, The Miz. He hands the Big Show a script for some reason. Who gives a shit? And then they'd make nothing else with it. Then during the match with Cesaro, we got the comment of the night from the announce team. This one comes from Booker T, and it's fantastic. Booker T, and I quote, when being asked what it's like to be in the ring with the Big Show, Booker T responds, Big Show is a giant guy. Yeah, that was his response. What is going on? Get him the fuck out of there. Get Booker T out of there. He needs to be, and the more heel he goes, because he was really heel tonight, the worse he is. Get him the fuck out of there. I'm tired of Booker T. He's worse than JBL, and that's hard. That's hard. I would take Taz over Booker T at this point. Give me anybody but Booker T. Why can't we have Corey Graves? Corey Graves is ready. Rich Brennan is already there. Bring in Corey Graves. Booker is done. He brings nothing to the commentary. Nothing. He's horrible. He's horrible. What's it like being in the ring with the Big Show, Book? Well, Big Show is a giant guy. No fucking shit. That's amazing. Thank you for your fucking opinion. Anyway, his stupid ass comment did not take away from the really surprisingly good match between Cesaro and Big Show. Is there anybody that Cesaro can't make look good? Well, yeah, actually there is one, and that's ZZ. If you watch that damn match he had on Tough Enough with ZZ, whoo, Cesaro did not look good there. Oh boy, that was painful. But Big Show was, I don't know, the plotting worked tonight. I don't know if it was because Cesaro kept plugging away at him. I don't know if it was because of those awesome uppercuts. I don't know what it was that translated well tonight, but that version of the Big Show with Cesaro and the intensity, it worked, man. It was really, really solid. The most I've enjoyed the Big Show in a very long time, and I think 90% of it probably has to do with Cesaro, but I really enjoyed that. I thought it was good. Next, we got Dean and Roman. Oh, yeah, Cesaro loses the match, but if you notice, I didn't really talk about it because it didn't matter to me that much. I know a lot of people are going to be like, he lost. Oh, my God, they're burying him. No, probably not. It's called a storyline, and sometimes you gotta. Big Show can't lose all the time, man. And I know he's won more this year than he probably has in many, many years, but I think it's important because Cesaro's gonna get the best of him, and it's gonna look even more impressive. I think the Miz will get back involved in this story, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I think that somebody's going to come out of this and hopefully be elevated because of it. And I think that man will be Cesaro. Cesaro continues to go up and up and up, and I believe it will continue. Next, we got Dean and Roman backstage. Renee is so freaking hot in this segment. Her leather jacket, and already got mentioned before, looking very similar to Mr. Dean's because they're such a cute couple. Renee just looks so damn good. Oh, God. It's a really good promo. Roman didn't fuck it up, man. He is doing so much better when the mic is in his hand as of late. Dean does Dean things, which is always awesome. He kind of checked Renee, too. Renee's pushing, wants to know who that third man is. He goes, hey, you'll find out when the rest of the world finds out. I would have loved it if he goes, this is my pimp hand. Don't push the Dean pimp hand. I would have loved that. But I thought it was really good. It was a good tease for that third man. It really makes you feel like this third man is going to be important. Like the third man is going to be big. It's going to be epic. No fucking clue who it's going to be at this point because we found out that the Baron Corbin shit was bullshit. That damn picture turned out to be 100% fake. Just Photoshop bullshit. It still could be him, though. I don't think it will be. My money's still on Samoa Joe. But it could be Chris Jericho. I think Chris Jericho is a possibility too. Kane is still a very big possibility. So those are my three guys who I would say. Mainly a lot of it is with Jericho and Kane because they have they've been in feuds with Wyatt in the past. I think that's important. And not only that, but also when you take into consideration the fact that They both have the star power required to make this feud a little bit more relevant, or at least their involvement make a little bit of sense. So I think there's all of that involved too. But Samoa Joe, for me, still has the biggest impact. We'll see. Yes, but overall, I enjoyed the tease for the third man. I think it's going well. So we'll see what happens. Next, we got the match of the evening: Kevin Owens and Dolph Ziggler. Man, really, really great match. Ryback interfered. Seemingly, he waited so long, which I thought, hey, at least they let him have a match. But at the same time, they really messed up a great match, dude. That was an amazing match. But it's for the go-home show. We need a little bit more juice for Ryback and Kevin Owens because minimal build, still a lot of anticipation for this Intercontinental title match because everyone's so interested in Kevin Owens. But we'll see, man. It's going to be very good. That was a great match. Dolph Ziggler had a really good showing. He always does. But Kevin Owens is just he's so versatile. That's what I like about this guy. He can work so many different styles, and it always seems to make sense. So I really enjoyed that match. It was hard hitting and just a lot of fun. Doesn't always have to be epic. Just being entertained is more than enough. Then after that, the Bellabration is a no-go. No one showed up. And I'm going to tell you why. Nikki, if you want to know why nobody showed up to your fucking party, I'm going to tell you why. You shouldn't have cost me my $5 bet. Here's a little secret. You had all those people on your invite list, Kim, Kanye, all those people, and they wanted to come. See, I know them. I know them all. I know every single person on your guest list. I went to school with them or something that's believable. And let me tell you, I called them up. I called each and every one of them up because I got an amazing phone plan here in Germany, and I could do it. It doesn't cost me anything. Yeah, I called them. Talk to their managers, talk to their agents. Then I got to talk to them, and I let them know if they showed up to your stupid fucking party that they would get the clap. Yes, they would get the clap, Nikki, for being anywhere near around you because you are a disease right now for me. Because you cost me my $5. That's why no one showed up. Now pay me my motherfucking money, Nikki, and this all goes away. You could have your Bellabration. You could have your stupid title run. Pay me my motherfucking money. You stole from me. You took money out of the pocket of Dead on Dave. You took money out of the pocket of the masses. And we're tired of it, Bree and Nikki. I messed up the promo, but that's okay. We want you out. You know why? Because that damn title that you're carrying, it's worth about $5 right now because that's what you've done. You've devalued the title. So you don't have to pay me. You don't have to send me a check, which probably won't be good anyway. It'll be in John Cena's name if I had to guess. No, just drop the belt. Drop the belt and let the value go up. You got your stupid fucking longest reigning Divas champion title. Congratulations. Now step the fuck on. Because honestly, I've had enough. I've had enough of your terrible matches. I've had enough of your terrible acting. I've had enough of this fucking horrible shit that we have to see week in and week out. I enjoy your boobs though. Just saying. I can't be fully negative because those boobs are awesome. Awesome. Now step the fuck on. It's time to get out of the way because the train is coming through. Not that train, Nikki. Don't get excited. Step out of the way. Drop the belt or give me my motherfucking money. Yeah. All right. Sorry about that. I feel better. All right. Main event time. Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose defeated Seth Rollins and Sheamus. I'm sorry. Woo! Seth Rollins and Sheamus, man. I thought it was a very fun main event. While it's not the most epic fucking match you're going to see, we weren't expecting it to be, but it was a lot of fun, dude. A lot of back and forth. Everyone got in copious amounts of offense, and they really played up the tension with Money in the Bank, and it ended up costing the match for Rollins and Sheamus. I think playing that up as much as they have has been very, very prudent. It's been a smart thing to do, because now we really are wondering, is Sheamus walking out as champion? Is that a possibility? I personally don't think so, but they've done such a good job of making the situation with Sheamus relevant, because for months, it's like they didn't even acknowledge that he was the Money in the Bank contract holder. Like, it didn't matter. He should always be in the background. Sheamus, whoever the Money in the Bank holder is, should be in the background. He should always be looming. Because we want to have that sense of dread, that sense of urgency that could be being cashed in at any time. So it's a very good thing that what they did tonight. I thought it worked well. After the victory for Reigns and Ambrose, Bray cuts another promo at the end there, and I thought it was very short, sweet. We got a nice package, but then he said some good words. Who would be stupid enough to join you guys at Sunday's Night of Champions, because they all fall down? That was cool. It was a good way to send us off, and it was a good way to end the show and kind of put a little poignant cap on the go-home show, the true go-home show of the week. So it was a pretty enjoyable show, man. I did enjoy it quite a bit. I liked it. So I will give it I'll give it a 7.5. I will give it a 7.5 tonight. I thought there was a good balance. While we didn't have the most epic wrestling, I thought all the wrestling was pretty damn good. There was nothing that stood out to me and be like, meh. So and that's important to me. So yeah, 7.5, man. But here's what I want to know. I want to know what you guys think. So put in the chat right now. Let me know what you think. What's your rating for tonight? And if you have anything that you want to get to, you want to jump the line, so they say, you can donate to the channel right in the description box. Put your message, put whatever you want to say to the masses right in there, and it'll jump the line, dude. I won't waste my time in the chat. I'm just kidding. You want to jump the chat because I don't always read it. I need a media manager, someone who reads all this stuff before I have a chance to. I don't have that. So if you want to jump the line, you can donate and you jump the line. But hey, donate responsibly, kids. Donate responsibly. But yeah, I thought it was a good show, but I want to hear what you guys have to say. So put in the chat right now what your rating for SmackDown was, because I am interested in what you have to say. And if you want to call in and get anything else off your chest right onto the show, go ahead and call in on Skype. David Vancura, DavidVancura. Call in and we'll keep this party going. If not, we're going to wrap this biatch up. Make sure when you're done, you go check out Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. His new video is dropping tonight. Make sure I think it's called One Verse. It's amazing. Make sure you check it out. It's going to be awesome because everything he does is incredible. And if you need to know who Real Talk is, he makes music like this. You see, that's amazing. Look what it did to me. It made me cooler because I'm nodding. I'm doing my thing. It's all because of Real Talk. So make sure you go check him out, man. I can't cabbage patch to it, but that's okay. That's just because I want to cabbage patch to anything. Couldn't do it to that. It's too epic for that. It's above cabbage patching. It's above the pepper grinder. But that's okay. Make sure you check out Real Talk. I'm sorry, Real Talk. I'm horrible. Speaking of Real Talk, he threw in his 2 cents here, and he says 7 out of 10. Jordan Turner says 7 out of 10. That seems to be the prevailing opinion. 7 out of 10 seems to be what everybody is thinking. That's what I'm thinking. 7.5. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good SmackDown. I think it's a really good lead-in for Sunday night's Night of Champions. Now, if you like what you're getting here, Make sure right after Night of Champions, you go check out Joe Cronin's show on YouTube. I'll be there with Joe Cronin, Jesse J, and who knows who else. And we'll be doing our full live review right there. And then when we're done there, we're going to come back over here, and I'm going to do my copious review of Night of Champions for you guys right on this channel. So make sure you're checking all of that out. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about that. Also, a little bit later on today, well, today for me, tomorrow for you, Friday, Touch 'em All is going to be live with Jeff Huffman. It'll be like 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time, so most people probably won't be able to watch it. But if you are around, you love baseball, you like what Jeff and I bring to the table when we talk about baseball, feel free to go ahead and call in. Call in and give me your baseball opinions. Me and Jeff, we're going to be breaking it down. We've got a lot to talk about. We didn't do a show last week, so a lot to catch up on. And the season is winding down, and the Cubs are awesome. Yeah. I get to watch Cubs playoff baseball, and I'm very excited about it. We're going to talk about that and a hell of a lot more. Touch 'em All tomorrow. Jeff Huffman right here sometime in the morning. Yeah, you'll see a link for it. So make sure you check that out. Also, Saturday, Dead on Dave Live, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. Dead on Dave Live. Viewer questions. It will be completely dedicated to Night of Champions. We're going to get through everything Night of Champions. We're going to talk about every single match. We're going to break down full predictions, take your calls, take your questions, take your concerns, and it's going to be great. So make sure you check that out as well. Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new football show, Untitled Football Talk with Dave, man. We're going to be doing the NFL kickoff show right here. Dead on Dave Productions, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Should be joining my good friend, Jim Peterson. So make sure you check that out. We'll also be a call-in show if you have any questions or concerns. You can call in for football as well, man. Dead on Dave Productions is expanding. We're giving you everything you could possibly want. So we got a big weekend, a lot of content, a lot of things going on. Hockey is starting up. So make sure you check out everything that Tommy C is doing over at Shot from the Point, the most badass hockey YouTube channel in all of YouTube, man. Go check that out. The incredible daily show is getting ready to come back, In the Crease with Tommy C, which I co-host. Make sure you check that out. It's going to be awesome. Should be a crazy season in the NHL. Very much looking forward to it. So I hope you guys are as well. So make sure you check that out too. P.S. Abel. NFL preview on Sunday morning. Just answer that. There you go. Boom. Jordan Turner. Hey, Dave, what match will steal the show this Sunday at Night of Champions? Personally, for me, it's Kevin Owens and Ryback. I think that mainly because of the finish. I think Ryback losing the belt to Owens, I think will be a very big thing, a big deal. It'll feel big, probably bigger than it actually is. So I think that has an opportunity to steal the show. But I'm looking at Seth Rollins and Cena. I think that could be really good. The last match wasn't great because of the whole nose thing. Hopefully this one will be better. But I think there's a lot of possibility there. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I am excited about that as well. We're going to get into all those matches, though. We're going to get into the entire card on Saturday, Jordan. So make sure you check it out. P.S. Abel says, monetize this tomorrow night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, I was getting there. Fuck off. No, I'm kidding. Yes, P.S. Abel, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Yes, monetize this tomorrow night over at the Joe Cronin Show, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you check it out. I'll be there. Cronin will be there. Jesse will be there. Tommy should be there. It'll be a good time. So thank you guys very much. Hope you enjoyed the show today. Hope you guys enjoyed SmackDown. Hope you enjoyed the review. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of SmackDown. Let me know what you thought of the review. Hit me up on Twitter with any questions you might have at DeadOnDaveV. Other than that, that's all I got, man. Thank you guys for joining me. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. It's important. And as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. We will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. Keep it copious, y'all. Peace. See you next time.